Live from Bristol Motor Speedway, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Brady Singer. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
In for a strike, and a count 1-2.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Caught and missed, struck him out. Now one away. Here's Matt Olson. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Headed towards the corner. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Batting third.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Austin Riley. And that one is inside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man at second. And it's filled up.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He's set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
At the plate, Drake Baldwin. And fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And now 2 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Ground ball to the right side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. And on the hill, the lefty, Dylan Dodd.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that one's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Next to hit, Matt McClain. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way. And that pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is Elly De La Cruz. inside.
2-2.
And that's ball 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's the right fielder, MLB Marte. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Albies. Double play.
Got him.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
the
go.
plate,
So
the
now to the
center
plate for
fielder,
Atlanta. Michael Harris the
Harris.
second. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz slings it across. 1 out in the second. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. That one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next
Ball,
offering
ball.
is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that
Full
one
count.
almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And stepping in is the speedy Eli White. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Just missed.
3-1.
Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Reds,
second.
the
Now at
first
the
baseman,
plate, Spencer Steer.
Steer.
And that's in for a strike. 1-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Riley on the move. And there's one away.
That was a good hard
Batting
fastball
six.
with some
The left
nice
fielder.
ride up
Yes.
in the zone right there. Hitter
Riley.
looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Missed with a
2-2.
changeup. 2-2. Swings and misses. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7. the
Here's
catcher,
Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
Outside
Ball.
low. And it's 2-1. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. And we're back
Leading off
on to
of
the
the
third
plate,
inning.
the
And
shortstop,
now here
Nick
is Nick Allen.
Allen.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Profar climbs in on that left side.
2-1.
Next offering is down low. Allen stands at second with no outs. And it remains 2-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle and one away in the top of the third. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Man at second. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And Olsen is set down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And in at second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runner at second, 2 down. Baldwin will hit next.
No, 2
and now
balls.
2 balls and a strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Tied up here in the early going. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Will Benson. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And a foul ball. On the ground, the third might be 2. To second, there's 1, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th, now in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his
Now
spot.
the
Hitter didn't
center
offer at it.
fielder,
Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's a 1-1.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way
2-2.
inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing, and he popped it up. De La Cruz hauls it in for the out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White.
The right fielder.
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Breaking ball misses down and away.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Nick Allen.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that one hit to first. Boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 4th, here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
The second baseman, Matt McClain.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses. It's 2-2. Stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
Noel V. Marte.
And that's outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th.
Now pitching for
We're
the Reds.
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Nick Martinez. He's been so good against lefties. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Profar now.
Jurickson Profar.
Three, 2 now.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Struck him out looking. Here is Austin Riley.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Profar on second. Riley at first. One gone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
The left fielder, number 20.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising
Now
along.
batting, the left fielder.
Jake Fraley digs in now.
Fraley.
A little bit high. And it's 2-1. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and that quickly 2 away.
The catcher,
Jose Trevino now at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Eli White next up for the Braves.
White.
Falling behind 2-1.
No.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to
Pitching change here, Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next for Atlanta, Nick Allen. White leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And it remains 2-2. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Elder.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Will Benson.
The center fielder, Will Benson.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here's a 1-2. That one the other way, and that's a base hit around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 1-run game. 1 out, 1 on. Line drive. Caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
The right fielder, number 16.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Noelvi Marte. 2 on, 2 outs. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one off the mark. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2.
Couple of singles back to back. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ball.
Now the batter now, Spencer Steer. De La Cruz, the lead runner at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris has a beat on it and makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Jurickson Profar. The 1-1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's
Ball.
down and in.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's Matt Olson down. And there's a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trevino right there to make the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for
We're
Atlanta.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
52.
7th. Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close
Lee.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Jake
Leading
Fraley.
up for the Reds, the left fielder.
Well,
Jake
on paper, it's favorable to have a
Fraley.
fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fraley checks his swing, appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Riley puts it away, and there's one down. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are two down. Here's the center fielder, Will Benson.
The center fielder, Will.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game. So runner at second, two down. Next for Cincinnati, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Close one, doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Man on second, two down. That one catches the zone, and that is strike two.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Out to short, Allen. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Luis May.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
May.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Out to center. And there's one down. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And two away now. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The Reds holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Gavin Lux. And a 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in
One
there
ball,
with that
two
front
strikes.
side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 9.
Matt McClain getting ready to hit.
Matt McClain.
Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's
Ball.
inside. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emilio Pagan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest
Now
jobs in
pitching for the
baseball,
Reds,
and we see a pretty high
number
turnover rate
15.
because of it. Every outing
Emilio.
seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The second baseman,
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away and a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Just missed. The Reds trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. In for a strike. Now 3-2.
Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Braves down to their final out. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's too low. 2-2.
2-2.
The Braves down to their final strike. Now it's 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good
Full count.
take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.